Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tungsten Tells. It's the first round. We're here at BUTLINS, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honoured to say we've got the 5 times champion of the world, Mr. Raymond van Barneveld. Raymond, thank you for joining us. What a way to start, a 6-5 win against Mervyn. Does it get closer?
I was hoping to beat him earlier, but you know, Merv and me are friends for decades, you know, and it's always hard to play a friend. Still in your mind, you know, but you have to think about yourself, you know, in the end. He beat me 2 weeks ago in the Grand Slam of Darts, 5-3, and he went through, and now I beat him 6-5. 6-5 is still enough, and, well, you can still win a competition. That's right.
So obviously last year you left it at the first round stage, so tomorrow we move on to Robert Thornton. Any thoughts about that? It's a slightly longer format.
Great player. I heard it's best of 17.
It is.
It's always better than best of 11. You know, players like us, you know, we like to get warm up a bit. You know, we lost James Wade today. We lost Simon Whitlock today.
2 big names.
You see, because it's really not our game. Best of 11, best of 9. You know, we want to play best of 17 or best of 21. So for tomorrow, I'm hoping to get a better average than today.
So, as obviously BUTLINS now hosting obviously the Players Championship and the UK Open next year. What do you think of darts at a holiday camp? It's going back to a few years.
I think it's brilliant for the fans. For the players, it's fantastic because we stay in the apartments, which is absolutely brilliant. The apartments are brilliant. If I see this venue, I've been told the UK Open is going to be here. Fantastic, you know. If you see it, you don't have to wish more. You know, for us players, it's always great to be involved in the crowd, and I think if I look around here, maybe a couple of thousand can cheer us on.
That's right. 8 boards, the fans, the guests moving from board to board. I like the UK Open. That's a cracking event, isn't it?
Same here, 1 or 2 times.
Yes, I know you
in
did.
Bolton, but maybe winning in MINEHEAD now.
Yeah, that would be nice. Now, obviously, a couple of weeks' time, we move on to the big one. I know it's the World Championship. It might be a silly question. Is that your favourite tournament? Is the big one?
Of course. We all players, we prepare for that one, the big one. And most of the time the players are playing their A game there, you know. Even Phil, who won it last year, he was not winning it for the last 3 years.
No, that's true, very true.
Eddie Lewis won it twice, you know, and Phil had to dig in deep because Michael van Gerwen was playing awesome darts last year. We all remember that 9 darter, and then
it was 17 perfect darts.
He missed a 9 darter on the leg after. Amazing darts. So of course, we preparing ourselves to play really well there. For me, the World Championship is always special. It's more special than the Premier League or World Match Play, Grand Slam of Darts, World Grand Prix. It's always more for me, and I'm focusing every single day. Sometimes I can't sleep because I'm thinking about it.
Already.
Now,
that's fascinating. And obviously, I think 2007 winning that. I went to most of that World Championship, and I went to the quarters and the semi, and I came home and watched the final on the telly, just about the best game of darts ever, and I'm watching it on the television. I couldn't believe I missed that game.
That was unbelievable. I played so good darts, and in the final, I was never ever showed up in the first 3 sets.
No.
I'm thinking only winning 1 leg, you know, out of 10, 9-1 to Phil, so 3-0 down. And I'm thinking, Ray, come on, loosen up a bit, and then after that, it's history, you know.
I can remember, I think, a big 170 check to get you. That really.
The only thing we missed in that final was a 9 darter. Everything was in.
Up for the ball, final leg, and that double top with the just tremendous.
I still can do that. I'm still able to do that, but the way of we play, you know, players like Gary Anderson, Simon Whitlock, Wes Newton, you know, Andy Hamilton, Eddie Lewis, Michael van Gerwen, awesome players, you know, Dave Chisnell, Justin Pipe, fantastic players, and they all can win a World Championship one day. You know?
Because 100 averages are not necessarily enough anymore, are they?
Look at the match James Wade this afternoon. You know, James, I was watching it in the apartment. James was averaging 108 one time, you know. And at the end, still he was averaging 101. and still losing 6-5. So
in the first round,
at the end, I lost to Steve Beaton last year.
Yes, the first round.
I was 4-0 down, came up back 5-4, and I missed 3 darts at double 12.
I remember.
And then he started 180, and I still got a shot at 170. I missed it.
Yeah.
And that was after the Grand Slam of Darts, which I won.
Yeah.
So I won the Grand Slam of Darts, losing here first round, and I came 3rd in the World Championship. So at the end, it doesn't matter, you know. You have to play well every single competition. But the world is different. You know, the World Championship is the big one.
It's the big one. If you don't mind me asking, going back a few years, when you first picked up a set of darts, is it straight away, was that always going to be your dream to be a world champion, or would you, any other sports, anything else?
Football. I was following football. But then, for some reason, I went to my dad, which was a carpenter. He's a lorry driver now for decades. And he brought me to a pub, which is called the Entertainer Pub, and then back from bar said, well, can we have a set of darts, and then start practicing. Then for my birthday in April, he bought me a set of darts and a board. Practicing, and then I played competition local, then national, and well, I found out I was really good, and then I played for Holland many years, and then the rest is history. You know, 5 world titles, 5 televised, 9 darters, 21 majors. And I'm not Phil Taylor, you know, but at least
I think you're doing pretty really well. Yeah. And obviously with the young players, Michael and Jelle, all coming from the Netherlands now. It must. I mean, having you know, you set the standard first.
The target for them is really big, but got a lot of respect for players like Jelle Klaassen and Christian Kist, which they never ever played at Lakeside before, and the first time they went up there and they won. So to me that's almost impossible. I went there a couple of times, say 4 or 5 times, and then I won it. But to me, to come there one day and then win the whole competition is unreal, really. It's good for them, but what it ever brought to them later, you know. If you look at Christian Kist, he's not really in the rankings in the BDO.
He hasn't pushed on.
Jelle Klaassen is not really in the top 60 in the PDC. So at the end, they won it one year, but what it brought to them years later, I don't know.
Because a cracking final, of course, Jelle and yourself, and I think you're right, because we had interviewed, I think it was Ian White early on. He said it took maybe it's a couple of years before hitting the big stage. You know, just enjoying it, just seeing what happens. To actually come along first year and walk away with a trophy. That's really important.
It's a good question. We know a player from Feyenoord Football Club. His name is Royston Drenthe. Years ago, he could sign a contract with Real Madrid. So what you do? Sign a contract with Real Madrid, or you say no, I'm going to stay to Feyenoord, and we wait 4 years, and maybe then I go United, Arsenal. It doesn't matter. He did for him the right thing, go to Real Madrid, and where is he now? You never know. But sometimes it's taking decisions.
And obviously you moved over, and straight away you were winning major tournaments in the PDC. Do you feel Christian will move over? I know he's played in the Grand Slam.
If I can give them advice, you know, Wesley Harms, Christian Kist, all these lads, you know, Waite and all these guys, come over. Here's the competition. Here's where the money is. So if I was a BDO player right now, I never ever will think about staying there. You know. The BDO is fantastic. We played many competitions there. Their World Championship is brilliant, but at the end,
this is where the big boys are.
They can't beat the PDC, never.
You mentioned football. Are you a football fan? A club in Holland you still follow, maybe?
Out of Den Haag, my local team.
That's right. So when did you travel over? Just especially for this tournament? Did you arrive yesterday? And then hopefully back on Monday with the trophy.
That will be brilliant.
That would be fantastic. Thank you, Raymond. If it's okay, we have a Butlins chosen charity.
Aha. I don't play guitar.
No, it's the Princess Royal Trust, and we've got a guitar. It's okay for you to sign that, and it'll be auctioned off for the charity.
Of course.
And as is there room on the front? Would you say? I mean, it'd be. What do we think? I think you be the first thing. Right? Yeah. And as Raymond signs that, folks, there is a quiz available. We've got 7 signed shirts. Thank you, Raymond. 7 signed shirts signed by all the 32 players at the Players' Championship this year. If you could email into info@tungstentales.co.uk, and if you could answer the question which players won the Players' Championship on more occasions than any other, email it in until December the 14th. Is the closing date. We have 7 shirts which we'll be able to send out to our 7 lucky winners. I would like to say, Raymond, thank you very much for taking the time to come enjoy it. And hey, come on. I think you want to go. Come on. Let's have a stroke. Yes, you can. Yeah. Huh?
He can't play the guitar.
Yes,
yesterday.
Oh, my travels seem so far. Keep it going. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on Tungsten Tales. We've got Raymond van Barneveld, the 5-time champion of the world. My name's Paul Starr. That was Tungsten Tales, the sharp end of world darts. Thanks for joining us. See you soon.